So he asked the AI, if God is a programmer God, then perhaps reality is a bunch of multiway graphs that are causally invariant and computationally irreducible. What are your thoughts? And then it broke it down. So let's do this together. The concept of the programmer God, this suggests that what we perceive as the cosmos might be the output of a grand underlying computation, one whose source code was written by a divine intelligence. In this view, God isn't merely a distant creator, but rather the ultimate programmer who establishes the algorithms that drive every facet of reality. This perspective resonates with the ideas from digital physics, which propose that the universe is, at its heart, a computational process governed by discrete rules. And God is a God of order. And I do believe that these things line up. In computational theory, a multiway graph is a structure that represents all possible states of a system and transitions between them. So imagine that each node in the graph is a particular state or moment in the evolution of the universe. The branches represent different potential paths that the system could take. I'll give you an example of the simple ASCII design or diagram that's just A all the way down being the initial state, down through H being the final state, the branching path. So from the initial state A, reality could follow multiple paths, B or C, leading to different outcomes. Convergence and causal invariance. Despite divergent paths, if the system is causally invariant, all routes align in a consistent way to produce a coherent history, H. So this matches our experience that even amid chaos, the universe displays consistent laws of cause and effect. In causal invariance, that means that regardless of the sequence in which we take, whichever independent event occurs, the overall outcome remains consistent. So for a computational universe, this is crucial. It ensures that the structure of reality doesn't depend on arbitrary orderings of events. In other words, you have free will, but in God's, through God, but your choices don't affect his outcome. He has yes and no in his hand, and he has worked out both to the nth degree that no matter what we choose, the system remains unchanged. The outcome remains unchanged. Computational irreducibility is the idea that the only way to determine the outcome of a process is to simulate every single step. There are no shortcuts. So this lends an element of complexity. Even if the universe runs on fixed rules, programmer's code or God's code, predicting its detailed future requires running the program step by step. So there are no shortcuts, which I think maps onto how we experience life. The AI called this a computed yet mysterious universe. We combine these ideas, the image emerges of a universe built on a web of computational processes. Multiway graphs represents all the possible states or histories, a kind of cosmic fork in the road at every moment. Causal invariance guarantees that despite these forks, there's an underlying consistency, a narrative that all branches must ultimately respect. Computational irreducibility tells us that even with these rules, the richness and complexity of the universe are such that every detail must be revealed through full computation rather than shortcut predictions. In this view, the divine programmer, God, designs the rules, the algorithms that built the whole multiway graph, and sets in motion a system where free variables, or what we experience as free will, emerge with an interconnected, causally consistent, yet computationally deep framework. The questions challenge our conventional metaphysical view and encourage us to think about the universe in radical new ways where math, computation, and spirituality intersect. And I feel like this is absolutely the future. I love that God continues, his word continues to be confirmed the deeper we go into it and into our brains and unlocking, all of the mysteries that are out there for us. So thanks for watching.